So here is a 1931 Chevy 5-window chopped, full custom build, full custom built chassis, airbagged. It's raw, it's in your face, it's just a badass rat rod. And I mean, they call them rat rods, but this is a fully engineered vehicle. I don't know if you guys will see this. I'll just quickly, like, a lot of work and design went into this ride. I am gonna do a series on this because it's a wicked car, and you know, if it's gonna help my channel, possibly, it seemed to help other people's channels, then that's perfect. I believe in 1971 911T. I'll do a little series on this. I'm gonna be bringing this thing back to life. One of my cars I always wanted, so I built one. It's a 427 Cobra. It's a big block car, super sexy car, and just rank. 427 stroker in it. Just a beast. That's another early 1979 5-speed car. So I fed my manual there by this one. So this one I'm going to bring back, barn find again. I'm going to bring her back to life, and then I'll have obviously the auto version plus the 5-speed. The car below it is a 914 2-liter in a rare color. Now this isn't the OEM color. This is a green that the prior customer painted. It's actually, though, a Veneno green car, which is a rare color. I will be putting it back to Veneno green. If you guys, Porsche guys, know, you have the little kind of RS steering wheel. I did my own redneck country RSR, single RSR wheel with my cardboard and a Sharpie. So guys get a kick out of that when I go to shows. Another 928, this is a full, this was built to be a race car. This has all Renegade hybrids, modern Corvette drivetrain, 5-speed. I'm gonna do more of an outlaw build with this. It's a pretty angry car, so that's something I'll do footage on. 1967 Ford Mustang GT500, tribute build, but full rotisserie build. This car is dialed. It's got a 347 stroker in it, Tremec 5-speed, very tight car, and wicked fun car to drive. Handles unbelievable. It's just a super fun car. You can use all that power and hopefully not get yourself in trouble. This is a Lotus Esprit. I wrapped it. It's white underneath, but I kind of tried to play it off the R8 type look. I thought the color contrast with the interior, because of the red kind of wine interior, looked good. Unbelievably fun car. So I will do some stuff on that, some footage and what have you. 1953, could be 54, I can't remember, and I apologize. Basically the farm truck for me. Again, love it. I think it's got a Monte Carlo or a Camaro front clip. It's a rarer version because I believe it's the Canadian, doesn't have the split window, and it's a Canadian version. 1940 Plymouth Business Coupe. Again, modern, like it's got a 350 5-speed Tremec. You could drive this thing anywhere. I kind of did it up as kind of the Rum Runner type theme with the wide whites, and kind of a cool thing on this is goes with the theme of rum running, bullet hole right in the front emblem there, which I think is cool. These are just sexy cars. They look chopped. I mean, again, the barn's not going to do these justice. They look chopped, but that's factory. It's just it's a wicked car. So this is a 1929 Tudor flathead. This is a super cool ride. Again, it's probably so dark in here you guys can't see everything, but I'm gonna do a video because this has got a lot of cool stuff on it. This is I believe it's a 39 or a 40 Ford Co. It has a Oldsmobile 455 V8, basically like Tornado front end. So it's front wheel drive. And I'm gonna do a series on this because this is, again, one of these vehicles that I think has a super cool story. I chased this car. This is a local built 1931 track T racer. And my original theory was I was actually gonna redo the paint on this Ford cab over. But when I acquired this boat tail speedster, I mean, this is kind of like boat tail as well. And the colors, you would think I built these to go together. Once I got this, I was like, that is going on the Ford or the cab over, and I am not painting them. I am privileged to be able to own this vehicle. The guy was like 80. I'm gonna do a kind of a story video on it because wicked story. So I'm kind of bouncing around. Some of this stuff you guys probably aren't super interested in, but again, I found this just on a road trip and I happened to be driving by, and you never see these old Dodge D300 crew cabs because they tend to not, they just didn't live a good life. This has a cool story as well. I believe it's a 61 or 62 Ford F-250. It was a one owner vehicle here in the interior. That's partially why it's in such good shape as far as no rust, because it's a bit of a desert belt that we have here, and vehicles tend to live a long time there. This is, I believe, a 60-something shorty van. The intention was to walnut blast this because it is a full aluminum body and then do the full polish. It's super short. It's only like 12 and a half feet, 13 feet. So they're just cool. If you've ever seen these things done up, some guys will put them on S10 chassis, airbag them, and they're cool. This is another Fugazi, but it's spec, again, same wheelbase, everything's right. It is a Testarossa, stretched Fiero. These wheels actually used to be on that Mustang. I put them on here because I think they fit the car. But I am going to make this into a beast of a car. I love the body lines on a Testarossa. As you guys may know, they're a high dollar car, but they're also pretty temperamental and huge money to get worked on. So for me, when I found this, even though this isn't the way I would do a car, and that's fine, because to each his own, but the bones are here, and I was like, I'm gonna make this into wicked fun car that I can just go beat the living snot out of it. And I'm gonna do footage on this. You guys are gonna see it. Hopefully you'll chime in, but that's another one. This is a 1950s white cab over that I then bought ex-military, wasn't a 6x6, but it was something that the military used to pull stuff out of precarious areas, because this is a hydraulic deck, tilt deck, plus a slider deck, and it's got a crazy, you know, I don't know, 50,000 pound or more winch. But I took all that off of it and put it on this truck, and I'm running the original flat 6. I mean, the pistons on this thing, each piston's like the size of a 4-liter jug of ice cream. And again, a lot of guys would throw like a Cummins diesel or something in here. I'm running a big flatty in this thing, and you just don't see that anymore. This is another one of my 64 Lincolns. I have owned this car for, gosh, a very, very long time. I was into Lincolns before Entourage and all that kind of stuff. I've always loved these cars. I loved them because I could load a bunch of my buddies in and we could punch around town comfortably. And I just think the slab sides on a 64 are, you know, to each his own. My I think the gravies on the Lincolns, this is just me, 63, 64, 65 changed a bit, still big slab sides, but for me, 64 is where it's at. This is another one that a buddy of mine built, and he goes, I just don't want to sell this to anyone. Summarize this car, ground up build, airbag, kind of the hot rod Lincoln theme, but it's a really well done car. All new, kind of like butternut interior. It's actually just it's a beautiful car. This is a chopped Merc and all modern full tube chassis. I think a Pete and Jake chassis or something. Obviously kind of done in an era correct for 49 chopped Merc. All modern drivetrain, super cool car. I love these things. I'm not a fan of the steering wheel. I will be losing that and getting more of a Merc type, older type steering wheel, but another ride that I love. I love this car. And it gets people love it. It's a great car show car. This is a Di Tommaso Pantera, a 71, I believe. I picked this up. It was an in-progress car that was possibly going to a full EV conversion. And for whatever reason, project didn't go to fruition. I ended up picking this up. And this is another bucket list car of mine. You'll have to wait to see the color, but this thing is gonna go in the shop here, and you guys are gonna see, I'm gonna be doing this with a shop that I've used for years. This will be cool footage because this is gonna be full, obviously rotisserie. It's on a rotisserie right now. And we're bringing this bad boy back to life. And that's about it. I mean, that's kind of summarizes the stuff here. Again, I have a bunch of other vehicles and I'm just showing you a taste of this. You're gonna see more stuff because I have a bunch of other cars. It'd be super cool for you guys to be a part and chime in. So I guess it goes without saying, it's the first time I'm gonna be asking this, but like, subscribe, share, definitely comment, and hit that notification button because you'll see when I put content up. I appreciate your time, and till we meet again.